Hey guys, for this video I'm going to be reacting to the series. I'm going to be, new series I'm going to be starting. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I, full confession, I've actually watched this series before, but I've only watched it through once and I've never rewatched it. I'm not sure if I don't think I've seen too many like scenes from the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I read the two Kyoshi books, which honestly don't really have any relevance to this show other than Kyoshi appears in this show because it pretty much has its own self-contained little story, I think, other than mentioning the other past avatars. But yeah. I'll just admit full outright, I watched this show when I was an adult. I also watched Legend of Korra when I was an adult. I enjoy Legend of Korra more because I find it more interesting as an adult. It's more mature for me, I guess, with how, I don't know if I'll say mature, but just interesting, I guess, because the villains in Legend of Korra have like their own like little philosophical ideal, and so I find it so interesting how each villain has their own like ideal that they end up taking to the extreme. I find it so interesting. I enjoy Kara as a character and all the other characters, and but yeah, I thought I'd rewatch this one again because, well, I mean, they're coming out with Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action, which I don't really plan on watching because it's going to be on Netflix. I don't trust them worth a damn, one, with making a good adaptation, and two, even if it is good, they probably won't fucking renew it for another season. My god, they fucking piss me off every goddamn day. But yeah, but I think I figured I'd rewatch it because ultimately, from what I remember, it was an okay show. There were moments I laughed at and enjoyed, so I thought I'd go ahead and rewatch it. And, so this one is the first episode, The Boy in the Iceberg. So let's go ahead and get started. Already, I kind of noticing how very simplistic the animation is. Not bad, just more like simplistic.
Sokka, look.
Yes, I remember Sokka is an waterbender. He's a non-bender. I do like the element of there are some people who are benders, even within the same nation. But then there are some that aren't benders, and so we kind of get this interesting dynamic of having to see how these non-benders adapt to having to deal with not being benders. How they adapt when it comes to just how they're able to, I guess like power-wise, and also just the kind of how the personal struggles it causes within them, which I think it's interesting. I don't know. Having siblings, I think I'm gonna jive after doing this rewatch. I'm gonna jive very much with Katara and God, I forgot her brother's name. You'll notice I forget a lot in this show. I think it's just stage fright. When I actually am pushed to remember on the spot, I forget it. And then when I'm thinking about it again, I remember exactly. So, I'll remember eventually.
Look, I'm just saying that if I had weird powers, I'd keep my weirdness to myself.
I mean, I think waterbending is the norm, so you're the weird ones.
I need to ask you something. What? Please, come closer. What is
If you're ever fucking...
Will you go penguin sledding with me?
That's it.
Sure.
I knew that was coming.
This is Appa, my flying bison.
Right. And this is Katara, my flying sister.
If you had any idea what happened to the Avatar. No, I didn't know him.
So obviously he knows that he's in fact the Avatar, right? He just doesn't want to admit it. Obviously he's afraid of responsibilities being the Avatar. He doesn't want to be the Avatar.
I can tell. I sense he's filled with much wisdom. See?
Just takes a few years to accumulate that wisdom, right?
But we haven't had contact with our sister tribe in a long time. It's not exactly turn right at the second glacier.
So is that why she's viewed as a freak? Because she's the only one who has water bending abilities compared to all the others who are non-benders.
Quite agile for his old age. Wake my uncle! Tell him I found the Avatar.
Yeah, doesn't the voice actor for this character, for Zuko, voice his grandson in the Avatar or Legend of Korra?